OpenAI has recently launched 3 new audio models for their API. So for speech to text we are having 2 models, and for text to speech we are having 1 model. So here we are having GPT-4o transcribe and GPT-4o mini transcribe as transcribing models, which also comes with bidirectional streaming, noise cancellation, semantic voice activity detection, as well as their support for agents SDK. And for text to speech we are having the gpt-4o-mini-tts. And not only this, they have created an entire website to play around with their text to speech model, and this supports so many tone along with voices. So we're going to see everything in this video. So first let's just see the benchmark what these models are capable of. So as you can see, OpenAI launched their first audio model in 2022, so it has been quite a while, and Whisper was their model, and they have improved a lot after that. And here we are having the new speech to text models, which is used for transcribing. So as usual, they're having GPT-4o and GPT-4o-mini-transcribe. The naming is quite similar to the ChatGPT's model, and here we are having a comparison between their own models. So Whisper Large V2 is their own model, Whisper Large V3 is also their model. So in this graph we are having 2 axes. One denotes the different languages, and another one is going to be word error rate, which is just the transcription error. Okay, basically if you convert your speech to text, some words could be misunderstood depending upon the pronunciation, and that is the word error rate. The lower it is, the better the model is understanding the sound or voice of a person. And as you can see, the latest GPT-4o transcribe is so good in it because it has lower value of error, and this comes in English. We are having the European languages, Russian, Italian, and here we are having the Indian languages over here. And GPT-4o transcribe is so good, the error rate is very less, and followed by GPT-4o mini transcribe. So this graph basically tells us how much OpenAI has improved in their audio models. And next, this comparison with other models out there. Here we are having Gemini 2.0 Flash, Scribe V1, Nova 2 and Nova 3. And here also GPT-4o has the lowest error rate when compared to everything. And this has turned out to be one of the best audio models out there in the entire world. And apart from this, we are having the text to speech, as I told you earlier, and this is readily available in the API platform. So basically here you're having the code for JavaScript, Python. You can just literally add your API key and get started. And next is the availability of this API. It is available for all the users now, and they are also integrating with the agents SDK in case if you want to build agents with audio capabilities. And now let's see about the new interface that they have completely built. So if you scroll up, here they're having a new portal, OpenAI.fm, and this looks like this, but it can literally generate amazing voices. For example, here we are having a script, and this can just basically change. If you just refresh, here we are having the tone. For example, here it tells us about the voice, the tone, emotions, pauses, pronunciation, and these are literally randomly generated. And here also we are having some random script, and here we are having the voice of that person. For example, let me go with Nova and play this.
A night was thick with fog, wrapping the town in mist. Detective Evelyn Harper.
And that voice looks super hyper realistic. And as you can see, this tone was so slow, and the reason is because here in this particular text we have mentioned the pacing to be slow, deliberate, pausing slightly. And you can even edit this. For example, you can literally like edit it, and I will just put the pacing to be fast like this and keep a dot. Okay, and if I just now play it,
a night was thick with fog, wrapping the town in mist.
So basically you can just customize this in an amazing way. And in case if you want to have this exact same voice in some other tone, select the voice of your choice and just click on this refresh under vibe and play it.
Ah, buonissima sera, my friends. Tonight we have something truly special for you.
And you heard that slang, right? It sounds Italian, like European. And the reason is because here we are having a mention, like an instruction, that this person is an Italian chef. And also we are having some instructions like pronounce these words in Italian. So that's how precise we are able to instruct this model to generate our output script in voice. And we're also having some other models. Let me go with this Ash one and let me play the exact Italian script.
Ah, buonissima sera, my friends. Tonight we have something truly special for you. To start, a classic bruschetta al pomodoro, crispy bread.
Damn, that pronunciation of the words is top notch. And in case if you want to edit the script, you can also do that. You can just go with like this. You can just edit this and you can just play it.
Hello, my friends.
And that still sounds Italian because of our instructions that we have given over here. And apart from that, we are having the share option, and you can also download it. So if you click download, this will be basically getting downloaded as a
Hello, my friends.
audio file. I'm not sure to what extent this is going to be available for free, but at this moment, I guess this particular OpenAI.fm, you can literally choose the voice and you can customize the tone, pace and pronunciation, and even enter your own script, and you can just download it for free. And this is just a random voice picker. And another great thing is here at the top you are having this particular toggle, right? And this is not some dark mode, light mode changer. That's the reason why they are having this code icon. So if we enable this particular voice thing will be converted into code. So as you can see here, the entire instructions is given this way. We're having an entire line. This instructions is this instructions over here. And for this, as usual, we are using the gpt-4o-mini-tts because this is a text to speech. We are doing text to speech over here. And we are having the voice also. Here, as you can see, I have selected this, I don't know, ONYX, and that voice is coming here. So basically, in case if you are creating a particular app that converts text to audio and you aren't sure what exact instructions, what exact tone, what exact voice you are looking for, this is going to be an amazing playground to trial and test all the choices of voice and all the choices of tone and pronunciation that you want. Once you are done choosing it, you can just toggle this and get the code and then plug it with OpenAI's API and just integrate it. And if you just click on documentation over here, and you will be taken to the official documentation where they have code for JavaScript, Python and curl, text to speech, as well as speech to text. Everything is readily available over here. And in case if you want to see the pricing of these models, click on pricing, and if we scroll down to the end, here we are having transcription and speech generation, and this is the text tokens as well as the audio tokens. So just try it out, guys, the new update from OpenAI, and do let me know in the comments what you think about it. I hope you would have found it useful. Do check the playlist of my channel. I've done a lot of videos in OpenAI, Gemini AI API, other programming and AI tools. Subscribe me. Thanks for watching.